Hey guys, so I wanted to do a little training on how to get to Ruby and just explain a little things about Ruby. Ruby is our foundation for this business. It is what people need. People need that extra $500 a month. Rubies make an average of $497 a month, so you can make more or less depending on how your chart is. Or your volume. So you want to pay attention to where you're placing people, where you're placing your LCs. So make sure you talk to your upline about that, or your enroller, or me, or your diamond upline. So this is Ruby. This chart you could get in eSuite. eSuite document library, and just punch in Ruby or charting. I think there's an easier way. I think if you go into on the main page, there isn't a link also for your Ruby chart, but document library is where you should definitely see it. So this is you want to print it. If you don't have a printer, write it out. And this is you, okay? So when you first start, your main goal is to get your first 4 customers within your first 30 days. So you want to make sure you do that. That is going to get you commission qualified and fast start qualified. So you could earn unlimited bonuses if you've heard that. So unlimited bonuses is when you sign a distributor and that distributor gets 2 LCs, 150 BV, or has an 80 auto shipment. So every time you enroll a distributor, that's what happens. You get that $99 bonus or $100 bonus, but they have to get their 2 LCs and 150 BV or 80 auto shipment within their 30 days. So say you sign Sarah, and you sign Mike, and you sign Jamie. Okay, they are on your top line. Okay, this is considered your top line. So you have Sarah, Mike, and Jamie. Now Sarah gets 2 distributors, or you can get a distributor and place it under Sarah. So say you get 2 distributors, or Sarah gets 1 and Sarah gets Sam, and then you get 1 and you place it under Sarah. So you get Kim and you give it to Sarah. Okay, so Sarah gets Sam. Sam gets 2 LCs, 150 BV, or 80 auto shipment. Sarah gets the $99 bonus. You get 10% of Sam's commissions, right? Not her commissions, but the sales that she gets, you get 10% of it. So does Sarah. You enrolled Sarah, Mike, Jamie, Kim. They each get 2 LCs and 150 BV, or running an 80 auto shipment. You get $100 on each person, one time, okay? So right there, you're making $400 in this scenario. When I went Ruby, I enrolled all the people, so I made the $500 on top of commissions. Now, Sarah needs at least 150 BV. You want to aim for more, because if credit card declines or people cancel their auto shipments, you want to make sure you have more. All right. That includes if she runs an 80 auto shipment, that's great too. So Sarah needs 150 BV. Mike needs 400 group of volume. So Mike has, say, 250, but he has 3 people under him that are slowly working. Okay. One has 50, one has 50, and one has 50 for math's sake. That will count towards his 400 BV. So he has 250 plus 50 is 300, plus the 100 of the 50 of each. That's 400 group volume. Okay, so whatever Mike and all of his group makes combined needs to be 400. So if Mike is by himself, his whole volume has to be 400. Same goes with Jamie. Same thing. Okay, so if Jamie has people under her, it counts towards the 400 BV. Now, Sarah needs the 150, right? But for Sarah to go executive, she needs Sam to go to 400 and Kim to go to 400. Remember, the people that they enroll, the distributors they enroll, also gets to their 400 GV combined. But if Sam doesn't have anybody under her, her group, her own personal volume has to reach 400 for you to become Ruby. Now, when I went Ruby, I was building my way to Emerald, so I didn't stop there. So when you're building more and more and you have more group volume, so say you have Sarah's at like 400 by herself and her group volume is like 1,000, you're going to make more. You're going to make more than 500 a month. So make sure you're, keep adding. Don't just settle for 400 group volume. Yes, you want to aim for that because that's what, a Ruby has. But remember, next month, people's credit card might decline and you need to keep going with that volume. To maintain Ruby, you need that volume every month. So you want to make sure you're always adding. You want to make sure you're always adding to your LCs and your distributors. You're always enrolling. Completing the steps to success is so important. But your Ruby now, your lines on commissions, you're making 10% on your first line and 10% on your second line. That is awesome. So make sure you're getting to Ruby and then teaching your distributors to get to Ruby. And that is how we become successful. So don't overcomplicate it. You got this. And if you need further explanation, please let me know. This is an amazing company and you're going to love every minute of it. So keep going. You guys are all rock stars. And if you need help with anything, let us know.